Good morning, everybody. Don here in the Tri-State Traffic Show, Traffic Center. Happy Friday, everybody. I think I hit the post there pretty well this morning with the music. Wow, interesting. Didn't think I was awake enough right now to go ahead and do that. Yeah, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. We are here and up and running now for August 26th, and I believe it's already the last Friday of August. A little less than about 10 days, not even that, from Labor Day. So certainly get out and enjoy the last vestiges of the kind of unofficial end of summer. Now, again, we all know that summer doesn't really end technically until September the 21st. So we still have another almost month of summer. And usually September is the best month out of the entire year, at least in my opinion. Maybe I'm biased because my birthday's in September, but either way, the weather is just usually fantastic. If you're heading down the shore or wherever you may be going, it usually is pretty spectacular. We want to thank everybody who's joining us. Again, we are up and running now on YouTube, Facebook, and Facebook and YouTube. That's where we got here this morning. So come join us. We'll be on till probably a little before 9 o'clock or so. We'll see how the traffic sets up and see if I can keep myself awake. Good night last night, but excuse me. Pay the price the next morning. Oh gosh, as you get older, as people say, you don't recover as much or as quickly. Anyway, so thanks for dialing us up here. Let's get things started. This half hour of this next 15 minutes really is sponsored by our friends over at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com. And if I can actually click on the right button, I will bring up the banner here this morning. Pardon my looking off camera. I just have so many different things going on here with this program. Where are we? Oh, Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. Yeah, we thank them for sponsoring this half hour of the Tri-State Traffic Show. What we're going to do is we're actually going to start with weather first. We're going to kind of keep to the format because I don't want to take Johnny's first hit out of the way for us and get it out of the way, really. And I say get it out of the way in the very good sense of the term, just to stick to the format, not because we're just looking to get it out of the way. It's not the case because John puts a lot of work into these slides to send over. And this will be the last forecast for Johnny here for the next week. John and his family are taking some time off. So enjoy your time off, my friends. It's been well-deserved. Just fill out the time card for vacation time, and we'll get you all set up. So you'll have yours truly trying to do his best to plow through some of this. But what I think I'll do is I'll leave the 7-day weather forecast from today, because this will get us into most of next week. So at least we have some sort of an idea of kind of where we are going. Alexandra, good morning to you, my friend. Happy Friday. Welcome. Hopefully you're working from home and not having to go into the city. It's a little humid out there, at least from my taste. Anyway, I've digressed already, and we're not even 6 minutes into the show. I don't know if it's humidity or what. I just keep coughing at times. A lot of people, I think, are having some trouble with allergies too over the last couple of days. So let's take a look at our situation out here this morning. We're looking at partly cloudy skies throughout the entire region. Like I said, temps are a fairly muggy start on this Friday. So temps now into the upper 60s up there in Newton to lower 70s across the board here in New Jersey, from Cape May to Atlantic City to Lakewood, Trenton to Camden. 5 boroughs, definitely a steamier start here into the mid 70s. So again, kind of a bad hair day. As you saw, my coif is not as nicely coiffed as it should be, probably, right? Into the lower 70s here throughout Long Island, into the Hudson Valley, obviously a little cooler up towards Middletown and Monticello, but still dealing with into the right around 70 in Yonkers, 68 or so in Monroe. A little warmer along the shoreline in southwestern Connecticut, picking up about 72 degrees or so, 66 in Torrington, 68 in Waterbury, and 70 in Hartford. So here's Johnny's forecast for today. Looking at scattered thunderstorms, and some could be severe. So it's kind of a weather alert day here in the Tri-State Traffic Show Weather Center. Again, temps are going to be another warm one, 88 to 90, 84, a little cooler at the beaches by just only a few degrees. Again, yesterday was in Point Pleasant all day, all evening. And you definitely felt the shore breeze at times come through, but it was still fairly warm. But it was nice last night, but the humidity kind of crept up and crept into the project here. So again, a little sticky out there on the boardwalk. 90 in Freehold, 84 in Cape May, 89 in Cherry Hill, and 84 in Islip. I want to show you the next slide here because I'm going to continue with this for the next 4 hits for Johnny. This is your rain and storm threats. Again, scattered thunderstorms for today, scattered storm chance for the Jersey Shore tomorrow, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday look good. But again, on Friday, I can't even get my days straight. Today we're looking at, there may be some stronger storms coming through. So we'll see if the car show for this evening is a go. I don't know. I just don't know whether that's going to happen or not. But we shall see. Now we're going to come into the drought monitor slide that John has so graciously prepared. And pardon me as I have to look off camera here. Not that I'm on camera. New York is 3% severe drought, 18% moderate, and 33% abnormally dry. Connecticut, 13% extreme drought, 74% severe drought, extreme drought. Wow. Connecticut is really, that's that eastern section of Connecticut. 74 severe, 13 moderate. New Jersey, 12 severe, 39% moderate, and 42 abnormally dry. So, we are dry, but we're certainly not as bad as eastern Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and eastern Connecticut, which is just, it's just absolutely awful. So, that we have a little bit to be thankful for that. But as John said, is that, this is going to get worse before it gets better, obviously. And he says that more than likely these numbers are going to increase for next week's report. So again, just be careful out there. If you're a smoker or whatever, just, if you're looking to start a barbecue, just be mindful, just keep an eye on things, and be aware of your surroundings, because it is dry. It is bone dry out there, just arid conditions. But hopefully we will get some rain today that will maybe take care of, at least help out in just a little bit. All right, I feel like I'm losing my voice here, unfortunately. So 7-day weather forecast will be coming up here at 7:45. Let's talk to you about Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com is the sponsor of our wonderful broadcast here today. We thank Ralph over at the shop for sponsoring, again, our Tri-State Traffic program. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. And make sure you head to his website, CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com, for more information. Has just a plethora of wonderful ice cream for you to enjoy. So get out and head over to 22 North Avenue West. I would say maybe a phone call that number, 908-272-3000, just to find out whether your favorite flavors are in stock, because, summertime, he potentially sells out at times, even though he tries his very, very best. He's a one-man operation as far as making the ice cream. He has quite a bit of help in the shop itself, but as far as the actual creation and making the ice cream, he is it. So, he does everything in his power to make sure that the case is filled, but sometimes it just sells out because it's just very popular. But so if you have a favorite flavor, I would suggest to maybe give him a call. Again, 908-272-3000 is the phone number, and head up to beautiful Cranford, New Jersey, and enjoy. All right, so let's go towards our action here at 724. New Jersey is fairly light. Let's widen up the map here. Again, it is a Friday in the summer. So we'll scan New Jersey here, and I see absolutely nothing whatsoever. We are good, except for there were some issues on Tunnelly Avenue. That is now gone. Yeah. Turnpike 33, Route 9, you know, we're we were really looking good today. Turnpike 206, 7, I mean, even 5542, this whole interchange here is decent. 47 Route 9, Parkway, Cape May, Wildwood, Avalon, Sea Isle City is fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so even in Western Jersey, 78 and 80, that is looking good. We head to Staten Island now. Let's go to the New York City incident page because there's something going on at the Verrazano into Brooklyn. Brooklyn and Quartermain. Love that name, Brooklyn and Quartermain. Okay, so we got crash upper level. It's on the Staten Island side of the bridge, but going into Brooklyn. Okay. And then a crash investigation in the Grand Central that involved, unfortunately, a motorcycle out in front of LaGuardia. We've got everything shut there. The latest update was 13 minutes ago. So let's do this. Let's do this. This is it here. So upper level, stay downstairs if you can for the Verrazano. Other than that, rest of Staten Island is looking good. Brooklyn on the Belt Parkway is good. Really just our normal bacchanal traffic on the BQE getting up through the Brooklyn Bridge and Atlantic Avenue. Brooklyn Bridge, surprisingly heavy back into Brooklyn. Not sure if something happened there moments ago. Let's see here. Whoa. Anna, buenos dias. Happy Friday to you. Good morning, my friend. Welcome to the broadcast. So this is that Grand Central disaster, unfortunately. So hopefully the rider of the motorcycle was okay, but it doesn't really bode well when you shut down the Grand Central West out LaGuardia. So we're well back to Kew Gardens here this morning, and then south on the at that point it's the Whitestone Expressway. I don't know exactly this little technically what that is called. Let's see. Huh. Technically the Whitestone Expressway, yes, but I don't think so. I think this is like Marina Road. It's really strange how there's no street view coming through there. Let's do this. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's go here. So that whole thing is just a bad situation. The situation. We may have had a crash here east of the Cross Bronx over by Jerome Ave. South of the Bruckner is heavy at the Bronx River Parkway. West of the Cross Bronx is busy out by the Bronx River. Let's do this really quick. Let's go to the Hudson River crossings. I'd say that George is probably about 20 minutes or so. It's even more than that. Jesus, wow, 71 minutes. Something obviously happened on the city side of the bridge. No question about that. That's pretty ugly. Holland, Lincoln are fine. So the George is on average of about an hour. Wow. escalated fairly quickly, as Ron Burgundy would say. Wow, it's almost 7. Wow, it is 7:30 now. Look out, look out, look out below. This half hour of programming is sponsored by The Shaved Cave, 1471 Raritan Road, beautiful Clark, New Jersey. Located conveniently off the Garden State Parkway between exits 135 and 136. 908-325-6283. And ask for my man Omar. Follow him on Instagram at Chop God. Thank them for sponsoring this half hour of programming on the broadcast. Where are we going? Going out here. Hopefully, excuse me. How does my voice sound there on the YouTube feed there? I don't know. I feel like I'm losing my voice here or something. I don't know. Oh, look at that. There's that full closure of the Grand Central. It actually looks like they're sending traffic through the airport. Wow. Or what is that? 62nd Street? Queens is weird. They have streets. They have 61st Street and 61st Road sometimes at the intersection. It's crazy. So we're seeing the closure there. This is looking into I believe that this is like right in front of the runway where they take off from that section there. Let's do this. So we're up in this area here. We're right about in here, which is always a cool shot when you get stuck in traffic watching the planes, especially if they're taxiing here to take off. I always said that this would be. I thought that there was a. Gosh, I thought that there was a. I'm just gonna look for my own knowledge. It's been a while since I've been out here. I guess you probably could plane spot. I'm fascinated by the idea of plane spotting. I don't know. There's a guy out in LA who does it, and it's just amazing. First of all, the operation the guy has, it's just incredible how it's grown so much in the last 6 months. And it just fascinates me that he gets thousands of people to sit and watch this. It's just like, whoa. Is that a hotel? What is that? Did Miles Boulevard. King of Queens here. Is that a hotel? I feel like it is a hotel. It looks like a hotel. Courtyard by Marriott permanently closed. Oh. Okay. That is a great shot if you could get on the roof there. That is a great shot. If you could get on the roof here, you'd have all of LaGuardia Airport. I mean, you'd be able to see all of this. That's a great shot. Huh. $7:33 is our time. Welcome you to the Big Friday broadcast. Anna says voice sounds normal. Okay, thank you. And it just feels like I don't know, maybe humidity or whatever. It just feels like it's I'm straining here, struggling. But anyway, all right, let's get back to the program at hand here. There we go. And we got to put back traffic. Okay. Let's go back to the cameras. Nope, that's not going to show us anything there. Well, these are the delays behind it. Woof. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at all that. Wow. That's crazy traffic. Oh my God. Look at all that. Back to the LIE. Not really showing me much there. That's west coming towards us. So yeah, if you're headed to LaGuardia here this morning for a flight, please leave plenty of time. We do not know, obviously, how long this is going to be in effect. If you're coming off the LIE, normally you would take the Grand Central. I think you got to get off at Queens Boulevard and then make your way to the BQE and come back in this way. I think is better play. Better play at this point. That's a well, like I said, I've been doing this a long, long time, and anytime that there's a motorcycle accident like that, I hate to say it, unfortunately, but it usually does not bode well for the rider if the road has been shut. It's got to be at least an hour. I was listening, not gonna lie to you, I listened to CBS 880 on the radio, and Tommy Kaminsky was up there in Chopper 880, so he was over this, and I've had the radio on since 6:20 or so. So it's been out there for the better part of an hour plus. So we'll see. We shall see. Let's go to Long Island now. Let's hit the Long Island page. It looks fairly tranquil. No matching records. That's good. We will, as the dogs bark next door. Look at Long Island. This is fantastic. West on the southern state, little heavy here, coming in towards 110. LIE looks good through Nassau. Westbound LIE at Vets Highway is a little bit busy. LIE Sunrise Highway. East on Sunrise Highway. Hampton Bays, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton, East Hampton. Definitely busy this morning across the board. Let's go here. Bridgeport 2722. That is it. You know, you're in a Friday traffic pattern, but that Merritt Parkway, that's definitely an accident. No question about that. So that just happened. It has to have happened because the DOT is really quick to the draw as far as finding accidents and stuff like that. So this I'd say is before exit 42. Yeah. So the Merritt before 42, all jacked back to 44. And Black Rock Turnpike. So I think this is the reason why the 8 and 25 is as heavy as it is, and this stretch here is heavy on 95 to avoid the Merritt. So just looking at that there, I feel like where am I going, Smitty? I feel like the DOT may know about this. Maybe, I don't know, because I would think that the VMS signs here, the overhead signs, are diverting the traffic here, or at least telling people about the crash south into 42. And that's why these folks here out of Trumbull are opting for the 8 and 25 down to 95. And that's why this is as heavy as it is because of this. So I didn't think it just didn't just happen per se. But it's certainly possible. Certainly possible. So then we got more delays here south of Route 7, but that is a major problem there. So that's why this is, if this is that doesn't happen, all this is in the green. So again, I think this just happened here within the last couple of minutes because Connecticut, like I said, is really good about picking up accidents here. So we'll keep an eye on that one. again, another tough morning for drivers. See the thruway northbound at the Cuomo Tappan Z. Taconic crash north just past Jackson Corners Road. Okay. So, well, and there's not really any delay. I think it's gone. Tappan Zee Bridge is fine. Lower Westchester is good. Backed up here on 95, coming into Arch Street and exit 3. Let's bring up the cameras. Let me just take a gander here and see what's cooking. There it is at Arch. So something's happening north on 95 at 3, because that should not be that heavy. No doubt about that. Right in here, there's definitely something happening here. And I'm surprised DOT hasn't investigated that a little bit more. Okay. So we know about that. So north into Arch, or just north of Arch and 3, is a little bit heavy. Something's definitely going on there. We go to the Hudson Valley now, throughway, Route 6, 84, Beacon Bridge. That is clear. 84, like Carmel, Patterson, Pauling on 22. Westbound 84 into Brewster's, heavy 684, Katona, Bedford Hills, all the way down the line to White Plains Purchase. We are looking good. A little bit heavy here on the Hutch, getting into the Cross County, but that's kind of normal stuff. Southbound Deegan, heavy here in the 230s. But this Cross Bronx is really screwing up the George Washington Bridge. Pretty tough ride there. What's on the belt now? Seeing what's going on what's going on to the belt. Out by the airport. So let's go there with the cameras again. I'm going to leave our Grand Central. Oh no, I put the wrong camera in. Oofa. Let's go here to the airport. So we will see if I Rockaway. No, it's South Conduit. It's any good. Why aren't any of these cameras like on the belt itself? Guy Brewer. Doesn't do us any good. I think there's definitely something happening there on the eastbound side. Neither is that one. So yeah, unfortunately the belt is not the greatest as far as cameras are concerned, and I don't know why. So I don't. Oh, that works. It's pretty heavy here as well. So there we go. Whether there's an accident there, I'm not sure. There's definitely a little bit of a holdback right by the Van Wyck and the airport. There's a lot of stuff happening here this morning. Again, let's go to transit. We'll do our first check. We'll do our first check. That should take us to Johnny and the Weather Center and the break. Let's do this. Let's go Montclair, 15 minutes late there. The 721, it's in Montclair State. 8:31 arrival at Bernardsville, 15 minutes late there. 8 a.m. arrival to Penn Station, 20 minutes earlier engineer availability. And the 6:05 departure into EWR, that's EWR, is canceled because of equipment availability. The River Line 727 departure from Trenton canceled. 720 arrival into Trenton is canceled due to mechanical issues near Route 73. Hudson Bergen Light Rail subject to 30-minute delays because of motor vehicles stuck on the tracks at 2nd Street, near the 2nd Street station. Okay. That's probably the most impactful of the morning commute. We go to Path now. Let's get some tweets in Path. Again, this mandatory Hackensack River Bridge lift testing. 9:45, 10:45. So possible impacts here heading to World Trade. We've got some delays in the L train. 8th Avenue bound. L trains are delayed while we address the signal problem near Livonia Avenue. Let's see here. Metro North is good. Long Island Railroad, we're fine. These are the planned station skips. Eastbound train skipping Mineola for today and Monday. Mindful of that. You got to do some busing there to get back to Mineola. So it's a big old mess. Ouch. Ouch. All right. So 6:44 is our time. Again, our screw that up. I got to go back here. Let's see. Actually, I think I just read a big Law and Order SVU fan that Kelly Giddish, who plays Rollins, is leaving the show after like 11, 12 years. She's fantastic on that show. Really good. I don't know where she's going or what she's doing or what the story is, but I digress. Let me know if you like any of the Law and Order franchises. I think maybe I was also looking at the fall preview TV weekly or whatever it's called. And they're doing a big Law and Order Bacchanal on the 22nd. They're starting off with Law and Order, then they're going to continue the storyline onto SVU, and then finally onto Organized Crime, which I have not seen yet. They say that is supposed to be good. With Elliot Stabler, Christopher Maloney. But let us know if you're a fan of the Law and Order franchise. All right, so we got that camera up. We'll keep that up in the queue west on the GCP at LaGuardia with that accident investigation. Let's go to the Weather Center now. We'll talk to you about what's going on here today. You know, we got partly cloudy skies. I've got 72 here in central New Jersey. We'll take it to the temperature maps, and we're definitely all of 70 degrees across the board now. Starting to warm up, getting into 8 a.m., and it's a bit of a muggy feel as well. So, you know, definitely couple extra shots of hairspray on the old quaff. 5 boroughs looking at temps here into the mid to upper 70s. So, you know, you're a steamy start when you're looking at almost 77 degrees WABC degrees in Flatbush and Flushing and Morris Park. You know, even when Long Island is pushing mid 70s or so, again, you know, you're in a steamy situation. Same thing here into the lower Hudson Valley. I'd say temps are all of 70 plus. Except for maybe Monticello, which I would say is probably about 66. Well, Monticello coming in at 61. Orange County at 61, but the humidity is sky high, as Jigsaw sang 50 years ago. Let's go to southwestern Connecticut. Temps are pretty much 72 to 75 is our temperature gradient there. Let me just see if I can take a look at the current temperatures now. Again, this is an hour old. So, yeah, just Johnny's right on the money with his numbers, 71 in Bridgeport. So, our main man, Chief Meteorologist in Training, Mr. Jon Rocco, on the case here. All right, so here's Johnny's forecast. Scattered thunderstorms, and some could be severe. So, we've got a little bit of an unsettled weather pattern for today. So, kind of keep an eye to the sky, weather to watch today. Fortunately, the radar that I have access to, at least I don't want to go to the Weather Channel or other media to take out their weather. But to me, it looks like there is a bit of a front kind of slip on through and maybe clean up some of the air for Saturday. That's, I think, what we're up against. Timing of all of this, I'm thinking later this sometime, you know, around lunchtime, maybe some showers could pop up. Again, it's not going to be widespread, but it could certainly be popping up. And then later this afternoon into this evening, I think we also may have a situation where we may see some showers pop up already. I mean, later on today. So, well, again, we'll see if the car show is a go or no go for later today. So again, there's your temperature. It's going to be the warm one, 88 to 90. And, you know, what that heating of the air is what we're going to see coming across the board today. Let's go towards our scattered thunderstorms again for today. Chance of some storms for tomorrow for the Jersey Shore. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is going to be looking fantastic across the board. We definitely need the rain, so hopefully we will get some today. We don't worry about car shows. We need to have the plants and all the vegetation watered. But there's Johnny's drought monitor, and you can see, you know, New York, 3% severe, 18 moderate, 33 abnormal. Connecticut is really getting just decimated, especially that eastern section of Connecticut, 13% extreme, 74 severe, 13% moderate. Jersey, 12 severe, 39 moderate, 42 abnormally dry. So, you know, we're in a bit of a dire situation, and John says it's only going to get worse, you know, for next week's report before it gets better. So, you know, trying to conserve water if possible. You know, it's interesting being in Point Pleasant last night. You know, you can see all these big, fancy, expensive homes or whatever that have the automatic sprinklers. You know, you go 2 houses in and it's completely brown. And then you've got these big houses here or whatever, have the nice green lawns or whatever. I don't know. If I bought a shore house, there's no, we're not dealing with grass or any of that stuff. I don't need it to look like my house in the north. I want it to be sand or stones or whatever. It's got to have that shore feel. And I sure as hell don't want to go out and cut grass at my shore house. Forget that. Not interested in that. I don't know, Alexandra, I don't know. Do you have a lawn, grass, or is it the stone shells? I think I just like that look. It's got that nautical feel and the shore vibes. All right, so let's get to John's 7-day weather forecast. So 90 for a day with those scattered storms. Again, Jersey Shore storm chance at 86 tomorrow. And definitely, I think that's definitely a front that's coming through, gonna maybe sanitize the air a little bit. So we're going to take the temps down a couple notches to 86, 84 on Sunday, 87 on Monday. Starts to warm up yet again into Tuesday. And I think Wednesday is the weather changer, if you want to call it that. Looking almost 90, but then look at Thursday at 80. So there's definitely changes. Changes are coming here. We just got to get through the next week. That will be about 80 degrees on Thursday. I'll get to your comments here, Anna and Alexander, in a minute, but want to talk to you first about our newest sponsor for this half hour of programming is the Shaved Cave, located at 1471 Raritan Road in Clark, New Jersey, Union County, conveniently located off the Garden State Parkway between exits 135 and 136. Their phone number is 908-325-6283. Follow Omar. That's my guy, Omar. Omar Sanchez. Ask for him on, and he's also on Instagram at Chop God, or you can ask for any of the fellows there. They'll take care of all your manly grooming needs. Trim on the beard, a little fade. I don't know. Next time I go, what should I get? I don't know. I want to get the sides kind of really short and do something. I don't know, something different. What do you ladies think? What are we looking at here? Tri-State Traffic Show is sponsored here once again by the Shaved Cave, 1471 Raritan Road. Definitely give Omar a call, or again, any of the gentlemen there will take care of your needs. 908-325-6283. And again, follow my guy, Omar, there on Instagram. Give him a follow at Chop God. God with 3 Ds. There you go. The Shaved Cave is a proud sponsor of the Tri-State Traffic Show. So since we're on weather here for the minute, these are just pictures that let's go. Wait. Let me do this up. Let's see here. So Anna says, longtime fan of Law and Order from the original series. So impressive how long the series has been around. Absolutely. It's been since 1990. The original Law and Order, they took however many years of a break to bring it back, but that it is back. And, there's some changes again for this year since Detective Bernard will no longer be Anthony Anderson left the show, which I thought he was amazing as Bernard. Fantastic. Really, really good. I was such a fan of his when he first came on the show with Jeremy Sisto as what was his character? If they could bring him back, but I think he's on like one of the CBS vehicles, I don't know, FBI or FBI International or something like that. Sisto is a good actor too, but I forgot what his name was in the Law and Order series. But yeah, so Anthony Anderson is definitely going to be missed. But that's what these shows do. Actors come and go, and then you pick up on somebody new, and then you like them or don't like them, whatever. We'll see. But the new guy, Frank Cosgrove, that dude is awesome, man. He's the guy from Burn Notice. They used to be on USA. That cat knows how to act, man. He is solid. The character is just, yeah. It's gonna be good to see if Alexander says, I also love Law and Order SVU. Absolutely. And this was her response. Yeah. Oh, okay. She has stones on her storehouse. Very good. Alexander says, but when it was Olivia and Elliot. Yep. That was the early portions of that. But you got to give credit to Ice-T, right? This guy's been on for the entire run. I mean, he's good. But I just feel like they need to, I don't know. I feel like they need to develop that character a little bit more. I don't know, just to give him a little more something, a little more substance. I'd like to see them take one whole episode and revolve it around Finn's life and his kids and whatnot. So I think that'd be some good character development there. Anyway, so it's 7:56 now, 72 degrees, partly cloudy in central New Jersey. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. Please join the conversation. Join in with us, with Alexandra and Anna and myself. We are going to go to probably another hour, I think. Maybe not even that, because I don't know whether my voice can hang out here. I don't know why my voice seems like it's a little bit strained. I don't know. I was in a bunch of meetings yesterday and just conference calls and stuff like that, and involving having to talk the entire time. So anyway, I digress. So this is a picture from the Wharfside restaurant. I'm sure Alexandra and Anna are probably very familiar with that, in Point Pleasant. Had a great meal. Get seated in probably not too much longer. It looked like he was probably a college student, but in Hunter's section there on the outside deck, took good care of us yesterday. So a lot of very good service there. Food was good, but these were some of the shots off of literally the wharf side. I was trying to get some of these pictures without dropping the damn phone into the water. But a little bit of a sunset there for us. And that one I kind of like too. Again, it is I love taking sunset pictures, sunrise pictures. That's like my thing. I mean, my place, I've got a bunch of pictures on the walls that I've taken over the years, and I enjoy photography immensely. Hopefully going to have a couple pictures to enter into the New Jersey Monthly cover contest, which I believe the entries have to be in by the end of September for the December issue. I did that last year, and it was a lot of fun. Wasn't chosen for any of the winner, but just some spectacular photography by so many talented people. But yeah, just always trying to see what I can get, and that's the beauty of having the phone is that the best shot is only if you have the camera with you. So it's great to have the phones with these amazing cameras, and hopefully I can upgrade this phone sometime in the fall, which will be very nice. All right, so we've digressed. We talked photography, law and order. Let's get back to 8 o'clock now, and we need to switch over to what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the co-sponsorship here. I should make one with all three, really. Darley as well as nope, Darley and Ralph here because I think maybe I'm only gonna go till about 8:30 because, like I said, my voice is it's just being shredded here. But so 8 o'clock is our time. Welcome to the Tri-State Traffic Show. Looking at that is not a sunrise, that is a beautiful sunset from last night in Point Pleasant. Point Pleasant Beach. You got to get that right. There's actually a Point Pleasant in Pennsylvania, which is kind of weird. There was a show on Fox a long time ago called Point Pleasant, but it was more of a like a horror genre type feel. Where are we going? There we go. All right, so 8 o'clock is our time. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. Come join the conversation with us. Again, we're going to go for another half hour, I think, is where, again, my voice is going to take us. Got a little special treat for you at the end of the broadcast here for us to watch. Celebrate our 80th broadcast. 80 broadcasts. Can you believe this is the 80th show? Where has that gone? But where it is gone here on the Belt Parkway is straight down the Bemis. We will head over here to, I want to say, Rockaway Parkway. Let's see. Cross Bay. No, I think it's out by Erskine. Or Erskine, because this is eastbound. This is wide open. That's west coming towards us, and that's all being jammed up with rubbernecking. So I would say it's here by Hensey. That eastbound side may be shut. I'm going to say the belt is closed there on the eastbound side. But you know what? Let's do this. Pull up the city incident page, and we'll focus in here. And they're a little slow to the draw here this morning. I got up there, so I'm assuming it just happened. Unfortunately, there used to be a camera at Rockaway Parkway, but to no avail. This is at Flatbush. That's not going to show us anything. Yeah, just east of Rockaway Parkway, between Rockaway and Pennsylvania Avenue, there is some sort of crash being reported, and I would say it has to be going east, just because of the fact of the matter is we do not see, there is no traffic coming through here, and this isn't a still image. This is just a moving picture. So I'd say out by the Canarsie Pier there and Rockaway Parkway, I'm going to say that everything is closed at this point. Because look, I mean, clearly it's closed. Albeit possibly temporarily, or we'll see what happens. But there's definitely some big accident. I'm going to go east on the belt, between Rockaway Parkway and Pennsylvania Avenue. That is a collision being cleared. Now the westbound side is backing up to Cross Bay. East, we're almost back to Flatbush now. It's going to get there momentarily. So look for that. Upper level of Verrazano into Staten Island. Looks like our crash has been taken care of this morning. We want to back up here to the GCP. The GCP, man. So that's what's closed. I got to leave that map up. We will go to, okay, so now New Jersey has gone down the drain now. Local lanes eastbound west of 55, Lyons and Newark. Let's see what we got cooking here this morning. There, we go there. Yes, that was my phone. That's the my message alert is the Jefferson's doorbell. All right, so let's look at that 78 issue here. That local express thing is local. Yeah, local lanes there. And then Turnpike entrance ramp at 9. Let's see what we've got going there. Let's see here at 9. Anything there north of 9? Nothing there. So we've got nothing across the board this morning for us. Again, friends watching Facebook and YouTube, we're going to 8:30 here this morning because my voice just is not holding out whatsoever. So I apologize for that. Partying too hard last night, man. Hey, bud. Oh, my goodness. I actually was listening to the Nerds. Sure, probably Alexandra and Anna are very familiar with that, being Jersey natives here. I've never heard them before. They're really good. And a janks. Like an old man, though. Although, look, I was a bit of an older crowd. Again, it was a Thursday night at the end of summer. So, most of the college kids and all that they've all headed back to school. So, but it was nice, though. Went to the aquarium. That's a cool place, too. If you've never been to the Jenkinson's Aquarium, that's a lot of fun as well. All right, I'm digressing and diverging all over the place. What is going on here? Why does this keep saying? How can they? There's no way they could shut 440 altogether. Oh, Google. My friends at Google, what are you doing? Let's just see. I don't believe that's the case. We go to 440, 440, 55 or better. Let's see at 185. Under maintenance. Everything is under maintenance. When are they going to get the damn maintenance fixed? This is closer to the Bay extension of the Turnpike here in Bayonne. That's looking the opposite way. Those are great cameras, though. This is the Danforth under maintenance. Of course it is. Under maintenance. Why not? So I don't know what the hell they're talking about here along 440 is shut. I don't know. Maybe it's just construction for later on today or something. I'm not even quite sure. But so now our delays are starting to mount. So you want to go express, maybe if you're heading out to the airport or the Bay extension, please do. So a couple of areas to avoid is first is on the belt going east out at just before Pennsylvania Avenue. We've got a crash. Looks like all lanes are subject to closure there. Let's go back to the incident page for the city. Just the damn Grand Central, which is a major disaster too. We go traffic incidents. We will go New York. GCP out. Yep. Blooming Grove. So there's the GCP catastrophe here, unfortunately. I mean, it's just, this is bad. This is bad for everybody involved here this morning. The nerds are a long time store shape. Store shaple. That's how dialed out I am. Nerds are a long time shore staple. Oopsie. So yeah, west on the Grand Central, this is a tough, I mean, for everybody involved. And unfortunately, I'm telling you now, I've done this for a long, long time. Anytime they shut down a major artery in our tri-state like this, it just does not spell success for the rider of that motorcycle. That's what I heard it was. I'm gonna go on the the intel from the eye in the sky, Mr. One Tom Kaminsky, one of the best ever in the business of traffic reporting. He's right up there on the Mount Rushmore of traffic reporters for the tri-state area. That, you know, and it is a motorcycle. So I hope and pray that the rider of the motorcycle is okay. But it just, this setup being closed for this long, really it just doesn't bode too terribly well, unfortunately. So we shall see. So now we got one of the cruisers leaving here now. Let's see what the situation is. This officer gets back in the car. They may be getting ready to reopen this. We'll see. I think that's why some of these people here, I bet you any money, they're just hitting the brakes, not wanting to get on that ramp, because if it is open, maybe he's putting down another flare. Not Ric Flair, but see if we can get a little better. Maybe these cameras here from the state, sometimes they just, the protocols they put in. See, there's different cameras on the different websites. Don't ask me how the hell that is possible. How the hell is that possible, right? So there's the INV ongoing now on this westbound GCP. Drill down a little bit further now. I don't understand how the two sites can have different cameras. That one is just shooting the sky. This is the excuse me. So the other camera, I believe, is on that pole there. Now you're looking at a different perspective of the entire situation. Ask me how they have different cameras. I'm just perplexed on that. Don't understand that. Okay, so this is the camera we were looking at. Apologize to the DOT. Now the video here shows it more in real time. Okay. Maybe if we can see what the issue is. It's right in here, literally out by the runway. No video available. Damn it. All right, so we know what we're dealing with there. Let's use this camera protocol. It's interesting. Again, I've heard of the nerds. You know, certainly have heard of them, and not actually heard them since till last night. But I see here's the one at Rockaway Parkway. Well, that's a Pennsylvania Avenue. Looking at their schedule for the next couple of months or whatever, they got a bunch of weddings. Wonder how much they would charge for a wedding. Get them for Alexandra's wedding, right? Wonder how much that's got to be. 25 grand to do a wedding or something. I mean, and see that the state doesn't even have the cameras here all along the belt. These are all cameras here that we know from the city, but they're not populated there. Let's go to real time, or not with Bill Maher, but that will be on this evening. But that program. Bill Maher is a funny guy. His podcast is really good too. The Club Random. So I'm going with eastbound belt is shut out by Pennsylvania Avenue. I have no idea why they haven't populated that into the list, but that's exactly what it is. Let's go to the city cameras here. You know, these agencies got to start talking to each other. Brooklyn Quarterman. East on the belt here, we're back to Flatbush, and this is only going to get worse before it gets better. I would say that we'll push traffic back to Ocean Parkway within about the next 10 minutes. Still with this full closure of the eastbound belt. West is already busy back to the airport, connecting the dots. That's all that. That is all of the rubberneckers. Erskine, no. Okay, so it looks like the belt has just been reopened going east of Pennsylvania, Pensy, between Rockaway Parkway and Pennsylvania Avenue. I do not see the fire trucks. They're still off to the shoulder, maybe, but it looks like they're now allowing some traffic to come through. So that is some better news there. Unfortunately, I keep losing my GCP camera. The GC, I bring you the GCP. Van Wyck. Ouch. Maybe they're adding another lane underneath here or something. I don't know. No, in New York, they're going to put an HOV lane and look to kick you in your wallet again, right? Along with that ridiculous congestion pricing that, you know, you almost feel like the congestion pricing is a situation like taxation without representation. So you're going to be, Jersey drivers are definitely going to get hit hard with this ridiculous congestion pricing at 10, 12 bucks or whatever they're going to give you the credit for the Lincoln. But if they don't give the credit for the George, that's going to really screw people in North of Jersey coming across the George, come down the West Side Highway. You know, and who in Englewood is going to be using the subway? If you're driving into the city, you're not going to do it. So you're paying for something you're never going to use, and you have no representation to even, you have no way to, you have no representation. You can't vote. You don't live in New York City. You don't live in New York State. You're a Jersey resident. You know, so hopefully Governor Murphy stays on that for us New Jerseyans here and, you know, really, you know, holds them accountable, you know, and figuring out something, because they're looking to push the MTA and all the issues of mismanagement and, you know, all kinds of crazy spending and funding and all this other nonsense onto New Jersey. That's what they're doing. I know. I just, you know, people are going to be driving into the city no matter what. I mean, is it really going to reduce that much? It's basically just a cash grab. That's all it is from people. That's all it's going to be. Next thing you know, they're going to go for the East River crossings. That's next going to be on the list, where it's going to be so damn expensive to go to Manhattan. Manhattan is going to be just like, Manhattan is going to go back to what it was in 1595 when it was sold for $12 and the thing of pearl beads or whatever it was. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, hate to say it, you know, for the working man coming out of, you know, Greenpoint, Brooklyn, or Sunnyside, Queens, or Astoria, Queens, how the hell are they going to afford to go across the Ed Koch, and they're going to bang them for 10, 12 bucks a shot with the cashless tolling or something like that? That's ridiculous. Brooklyn Bridge has been in place for what, 140 years, 165 years, or whatever the hell it is, and it's been working fine all this time. No need to rearrange the chairs on the boat. Anyway, let's just do this. I apologize for that. We got to go to the Weather Center. Again, we're going to be up and running here for about another 10 minutes or so. I know I've digressed into rants and raves and whatever, and I apologize, Anna and Alexandra, but it just gets me upset when, you know, When again, New Jersey, being a lifelong resident, gets kicked in the teeth again, looking to put it on our backs to pay for stuff that we're never going to use. Never going to use. Anyway, I digress. So good morning. The warm and muggy start here across the tri-state. Partly sunny skies out there this morning. To clear skies, the sun is starting to cook up things here into the upper 70s now. In New Jersey, and we continue on over towards the upper 70s here, 75 to 77 throughout the 5 boroughs. Take a look at Long Island. We're sort of heat up here up to the mid to upper 70s, give or take a couple degrees, and on either side of that. So again, we are a fairly warm start. There is a muggy feel to it. The air conditioner here in the traffic center is starting to light up. We go to the Hudson Valley now this morning, looking at temps into the lower 70s, 72, 73, 70 in Middletown, 73 in Poughkeepsie. Getting warmer along the shoreline here in southwestern Connecticut, about 75 or so, 77 in New Haven, almost 75 in Hartford, 72 in Torrington. So here's Johnny's forecast for today. Temps are looking at between 88 through 90 degrees inland New Jersey, along the beaches and the shoreline of New Jersey and Long Island and southwestern Connecticut. Looking at about, 84, 85 degrees, about 7, 8 degrees cooler with a little bit of a shore breeze. Now, the forecast that he has here for some potential thunderstorms to roll on through, and some of those could be severe in certain areas. I don't think it's a widespread issue, but it's something you've got to be weather aware, eye to the sky, all those fun weather terminologies. Definitely stay tuned to Jon's Twitter page as well as his Facebook page as well. Jon, Jon Rocco, and he'll keep you updated for the rest of today. And then Johnny's on vacation, so we've given Johnny some PTO. Johnny gets PTO. I don't get anything. Johnny gets a vacation. He's headed out. Well, it's well deserved because he's one of the hardest working people that I know. He's getting ready to set up for his next. Can't remember with Johnny. Are you a junior or senior this year? Getting towards the end of the finish line here. But Johnny's got a lot of balls in the air here, and he's setting up for school, for his studies. He's got the presidency, his administration for the Weather Watcher Club in Rutgers, and it's got a lot of stuff cooking here. A lot of pots on the stove, all cooking at the same time. So Johnny's a multi-talented guy, and he's going to get those up and running with the forecast here. I can't wait for that. That's going to be so exciting. Coming up in the middle of September. So again, be weather aware. There is your scattered thunderstorms for today. Possible storm chance for early tomorrow. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is looking good. Here's our drought monitor. Again, we're just getting decimated here. Again, New Jersey, Hudson Valley, Long Island, certainly not as bad as Eastern Connecticut and Rhode Island and Eastern Massachusetts, which are just being devastated with this drought. So, you see the numbers there. New Jersey, 12 severe, 39 moderate, 42 abnormal. Connecticut, 13 extreme. That's that eastern section. 74 severe, 13 moderate, and 3% severe in New York, 18 moderate, and 33 abnormal. Again, New York is an enormous state, so you've got a lot of the upstate areas who are fine. Some of that is probably a lot of that snowpack from the winter is, has certainly helped that out greatly. Let's take a look at Jon's 7-day weather forecast, I should say. 90 for today, 86 for tomorrow, 84 on Sunday, 87 on Sunday. Then we warm up to 90 again on Tuesday, 89 on Wednesday. But then look at Thursday at 80. And those morning temperatures are going to be in the upper 50s to about 60. So that is going to be the winds of change, as the Scorpions sang in 1989 or something like that. That is going to be the winds of change there coming through. The winds of war. 89 and storm chances for Wednesday, and then going to drop it down into the upper 70s to around 80 degrees for Thursday. So should be starting to feel that little bit of September feel in the air come a week from now into the Labor Day weekend. So hopefully it holds up for us. We thank John for the forecast today. Johnny, we'll see you in about a week and a half's time or so. So enjoy your vacation. Always appreciate all the help you give us here at the Tri-State Traffic Show. So I'm going to leave this slide in my system. So we'll continue to reference this for most of next week, and then have to wing it for a week from now, next Friday, right? So we'll see how that plays out. Anna says, I feel a way about sports teams in New Jersey have New York in their name. I agree. The Giants and Jets should be New Jersey. Just doesn't make any sense. They can't even give the Red Bulls the name New Jersey Red Bulls. They have to have New York in the name. Why? I understand when it first started, it was New York, New Jersey Metro Stars. Then it was New York. Now it's New York, New Jersey Red Bulls. Enough of that. Stop. Where was the funding to build the Red Bulls an arena in New York City? Where was that? Where did that go? I've never heard of anything. So Harrison and all that came up. They came up with a deal to do that complex. That field is amazing. It is some stadium that they have there, Red Bulls Arena. And it's brought back, parts of Harrison with all that construction and shops and things like that. So, it's been a win for Harrison, but, take the New York off of it. Come on. Enough's enough. And look, I don't mind the Jets playing at MetLife, but that MetLife Stadium is just, it's ugly. Let's put it on the bottom line. Comparatively speaking to some of these other stadiums, like the Raiders and SoFi Stadium out in LA, MetLife Stadium is just ugly. It is just a carbon copy of the old Giants Stadium, but just kind of freshened up with some like new aluminum siding. And Alexander, you probably can see it all the time living up that way. But, I find it just to be a very ugly, just whatever. It's just ugly. It's got no character. It's got no life. It's got nothing to it at all, because, if it wasn't for Jimmy Dolan and Cablevision putting the brakes on the Jets West Side Stadium, that Jets West Side Stadium was going to be amazing with views of the Hudson River and, a fully retractable roof. It's going to be an amazing stadium. The renderings and the pictures were just incredible, but I'm not even going to get into it. Anyway, we are sponsored this half hour by Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com. Head over to Ralph's wonderful shop and get some of this amazing ice cream. Absolutely delicious stuff. As you can see here in the dipping case, the cotton candy, the vanilla chocolate strawberry, the cappuccino crunch, Oreos cookies, chocolate cookies and cream. I'll get that right. He also has, the sorbets for you to enjoy, which are dairy free, cotton candy, peach mango sorbet, and also some yogurt and some sugar-free options. And he has the peach and mango whip as well as the raspberry whip from Dole. So those are also fun flavors as well. I was extremely tempted, I'm not gonna lie, to kind of cheat on Ralph here for a moment with the Coors frozen custard, but better part of me got me. So I said, no, not going to do it. Although they had an almond milk swirl or something. Real good. Not going to deny that. That looked really tempting, but we didn't. So it's Okay. Anyway, so head over to 22 North Avenue West in beautiful Cranford, New Jersey. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. Whoops. For some of the best ice cream in the land. We're also sponsored this half hour with Travels with Darley. My friend Darley Newman has this wonderful program on PBS Crate, Amazon Prime, Wondrum, and Ovation TV's Journey, also New Jersey PBS. You want to follow her at Instagram as well. Oh, what's going on here? You want to follow her also on Instagram and Twitter. See where she is going to be at for her next stop. She's out there filming her 10th season of Travels with Darley. We thank Darley so much for being a big sponsor of the Tri-State Traffic Show. Darley's local flavor sets her travel program apart from everyone else. It's that local flavor of what is happening in any of the destinations that she attends. So, and that's all what it's about, finding the best places to eat, drink, have an adventure, hiking, biking, all that fun stuff. So go to our website, darley-newman.com for more information. And you certainly can follow her on her respective social media pages on Facebook, Travels with Darley, also at Darley Newman on Twitter, and also on Instagram. And again, she is extremely active on Instagram. I mean, it is like, wow. She posts, I mean, she must post 10 times a day or something. I don't know, but I mean, she's extremely active on Instagram. And let's see here now. Let's see where she is. Let's see if I can bring this back into the broadcast. Here we go there. So there she is, dining at a Korean barbecue, voted as New York City's best Korean barbecue. And that looks really good. That looks really good. And you put the stuff on this little grill. Yeah, lots of good stuff there. So there's Darley. So I guess she's home here for the just short amount of time before she heads back out on the road. But there's Darley looking good there, eating Korean barbecue. So again, these are the kind of fun things that she posts up on Twitter and also onto Instagram. All right, so 8:32 is our time. Let's do this, friends. Let's just do a quick whip around of the incident pages because, like I said, my voice is being shredded. We'll go for maybe about another 10 minutes. We'll do the full 90 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up for a week. All right, so let's do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Here. So there's the Grand Central still shut. Oh, now they've reopened it. So why would they went through all of this and then they reopened it? Why wouldn't they have just cleaned all this up first before they reopened it? Again, maybe they're just seeing the catastrophic damage being done behind it. Just this wall of traffic. So maybe they're just trying to get things moving out to the airport as quickly as possible. East on the belt before Pennsylvania Avenue, that accident has been cleared. So there's still a lot of delays back to Flatbush. Back here. Unless this was a separate crash. I don't think so, but there's a lot of police activity there. I'm not sure why would they have opened that up without cleaning that or clearing that section of it. traffic coming through. Open, it's open, but again, there's some again that unless that's part of the deal of what's going on there on the GCP. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Let's just reset here. Let's go back to New Jersey. We'll check in with a couple of things there. East on 78, local lanes there. We've got some trouble. That's right in here. So we're back to the Parkway now. Let's go cameras. Check that out. There we will go. Lions, maybe. Let's see if that shows us anything. No. Clinton. No. The cameras at the Parkway were really good, and I don't know why they go. Well, you know what? Let's do this. There's the Parkway Tower camera, but I can't imagine these two agencies are working together. This is going east here, but maybe they might have had it into the distance, but you can't see anything there. Right, so we'll wrap up Jersey here. 46, 80, 206, 287, 78 is fine. Turnpike Parkway, all clear. Everything down the shore, 195. Turnpike and the Parkway, we are moving fine. 70, 206, and 295 is going to be good. Route 9, 322, 55, all going to be in the clear. And we told you about the city situation. Call up the incident page here at 8:36. Again, we're going to be up here for about another 8 minutes or so. Join us. We know this has been cleared. We know this has been cleared. So let's not pay attention to that now. They're a little late to the party. Again, there's still maybe some activity east on the belt coming into Pennsylvania Avenue, but the road is open though. Eastbound 5657 crash there at Wheeler. Let's do this. This is going to be out this direction. Wheeler 55, Motor Parkway, that situation. Crash ahead. Look out below. Here we go. Let's see if this one's shows. There it is. Wadia. So yeah, this before Motor Parkway in 55. Or no, that Motor Parkway? Yeah. Probably closer to Vets Highway. Got the right lane shut. Suffolk County on scene here this morning. So hopefully those individuals are attended to and are okay. We got an ambulance on scene, so that I don't like to see that. But so that's what we are dealing with here. This is a rest area. This is rest area 2. You can see that eastbound side heavy, and finally going to repave this section of the LIE. Finally. Okay, so that's Long Island. Let's go to the Hudson Valley now. 9A, the right lane in Briarcliff Manor on 9A, 121. Lewisboro, we've got 6 and 202. Right shoulder blocked at Bear Mountain Circle. Okay, so look for that. Let's go to the Connecticut incident page, shall we? 95, 27, 22, 8 through 6. Let's go back to the maps, and I apologize to my Connecticut friends here because we've kind of neglected that because there was that big crash on the Merritt before 42, but still trying to recover from the alternate volume here on the 8 and 25 and 95. Bridgeport, Fairfield, 27 down to 22. Stanford, 8 through 6. That is continuing to be still busy, but what else is new, right? East End out to the Hamptons, pretty busy here. Hampton Bay, Southampton, Watermill, and Bridgehampton. Let's see what we've got with, let's go here. Whoa. Hey, let's go we'll go transit here. We'll do the transit Hudson's, and then we'll wrap up for a little special send off to the week and for our 80th broadcast. Let's go here to Morrison Essex line, departure from Hoboken, currently delayed for mechanical issues. Hudson Bergen still up to 30 minutes both ways. Earlier problems with a vehicle stuck on the tracks near the Second Avenue station. We go to Path now, or Second Street station. Hackensack River testing lifts may affect your ride to World Trade here today. That will actually populate 9:45, 10:45. So look for that. MTA now. We'll run down the numbers. Looking still at delays in the L train, and this is mechanical issues in Brooklyn. 8th Avenue bound, so watch for that. The rails, Metro North is on or close. We've got some stations skipped here, getting through Mineola for today and Monday till 10 a.m. We've got some busing in effect for that, so buses leaving 30 minutes earlier than the train schedule. So definitely plan your travels accordingly through Mineola today. Bridge and tunnels, check that out. About 25 at the George, 10 at the Lincoln, and 10 at the Holland Tunnel. So there is our situation at the Bridge. All right, so let's see here now. Let's see if I can do this. I gotta find it. All right, it's a short video, but this is to for our 80th broadcast. I want to thank John. We want to thank Ralph. I want to thank Darley, especially Darley and Ralph, and now Omar and the Shaved Cave. I want to thank our good friends Alexandra and Anna for always being supportive of the program for this 80th of broadcast, and thank everyone who's subscribed. And again, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers and 200 episodes. We're at episode number 80, so we still have another 120 episodes to go, but that's going to go fairly quickly. It'll get us probably into early next year. But just a little thank you and a little celebration here. So enjoy, and then on the backside of that, we'll wrap it up for a Friday. So there you go, a little fireworks action from Jenkinson's last night in Point Pleasant. Beautiful evening to be out and about. A lot of fireworks. I think I have a longer clip somewhere. Maybe we'll play that early next week. But I thought that had about the best action in for it. So again, I want to thank everybody for joining us. And let's see here. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Yes, you too, Anna. Enjoy. Get out. Again, just be weather aware today, but get out and enjoy the wonderful weather for this weekend. Get out and still enjoy summer. So hopefully everyone enjoyed that little fireworks show there from Point Pleasant. So again, we thank all of our sponsors, for all of our great viewers, especially Alexandra and Anna. And hopefully we get some new subscribers as well. Tegan Elizabeth, I don't know if she was on here this morning, but thank her as well. All right, friends, and we thank our chief meteorologist in training, Mr. Jon Rocco, in the Weather Center, doing a fantastic job. So, Johnny, enjoy your vacation. We'll see you back here in the Weather Center. There's no show for Labor Day, so that is, let's see, that would be the 5th. So possibly we'll see Johnny back in the Weather Center on September the 6th. But anyway, so have a fantastic Friday and a great weekend. We'll see y'all on Monday morning.